Is it 2? Okay. We're talking about our third bending fault today. We've already shown you what normal looks like. We've already shown you 2 different other faults. And today we're about to go over another one. What I mean by bending is also just lumbar flexion, how we all bend down. And again, like we've talked about, we usually see the same fault in people who don't lift and aren't very active to people who are active and lift all the time. With this fault, usually you don't see the fault usually when they're bending. So when they're bending down, they look like they're bending, using their hips pretty good. They're round, low back round somewhat. Usually with this fault, you'll see when they come back up. So instead of using their hips, they'll tend to use their low back and arch their low back to come back up. So again, I'll just kind of show you normal. Usually as you go down, use your hips. As you come back up, use your hips to kind of bring you back up. And there's a little bit of lumbar flexion. These people usually, you can tell right away, when they go bend down, they come back up, and they tend to just almost try to just use their low back the whole time. Usually with this fault, what you'll see when people are lifting, again, is when they go down, they're doing okay, but the other big thing they're not doing is, one, drawing their abdominals in, which we'll talk about next time, but 2, when they come up, again, they just completely use their back to lift everything. And instead of bracing their abdominals, again, they use their low back to come up instead of using those hips to come back up. Same thing happens with someone who usually doesn't even lift, but again, we see them in here with back pain, and maybe they don't work out at all, but the same thing happens again, like we just talked about. The big thing you'll see again is when they bend over, and they'll come back up and use their low back.